I got married 2 weeks after I turned 18, so really young. And then I was married for 16 years. And over that time, we had 6 children, 2 girls, 4 boys. And it was pretty rocky, actually, from the beginning. And lonely and confusing, and the journey was hard with a lot of just anger with what was going on. There was a lot of betrayal, and I had struggled to go back to counseling because I had been burned by counselors over the years, but so I started seeing her, and she worked with me on boundaries and how that's not mean, and how it could be helpful overall. So as I learned boundaries more, and he was able to control me less and less, he started to ramp up in other ways, would become more abusive in other ways, and would take it out on the kids. Leading up to the divorce, there was an incident that happened that crossed a boundary, and without going into too much detail with it, the boundary was, if this happens, we're at minimum gonna go to a hotel for the night, the kids and I. So we went to a hotel, and then when we came back the next day and I went to talk to him, he got physically abusive, and the neighbors called the police, and the police came out and said, we can't press charges because there's no bruises, there's no cuts, but you need to go file a restraining order. So I did, and got a lawyer. In my mind, it wasn't even, I'm filing divorce, but one step after the other, just that's what ended up. And I had peace through that whole process, which is interesting because I never wanted to be divorced. Spent a lot of years trying to figure out how to not be so angry, how to deal with the anger, how to forgive. And that was its own journey, because people were telling me, you just need to forgive. And I'm like, I want to. What does that mean? What does it even look like? And God was faithful to walk me through that. And I do forgive him now. I mean, obviously pain is still there from it. When I think about it, those times hurt. It was really lonely. But the beauty of that time was that God was showing me his heart for us in it all. As much as I longed for relationship and I longed for closeness and for that to be good, God was showing me how much he longs for us and wants that with us. And I don't think I would have seen that otherwise. We talk about the fruits of the Spirit and how he grows that in us, and those things I've started to see, like the love and the joy. Joy and sorrow can coexist, and they have to in this world. And to just learn how to really have the emotions that you're feeling, and it doesn't have to dictate your life. As far as like, you can feel sad and not hurt people. And actually, I use that sadness to see what's important to me in my life. You know, I'm sad because I lost that relationship, because relationship matters to me. And that's beautiful, to be able to find what's important to you. Looking at the situation, my ex-husband, I hurt for him. Like, I have compassion for him and the brokenness that brought him to where he's at and what he struggles with. And I want good for him. And healing for him. And I've seen God make positive changes. I have seen God lead it in his hand and how he's walked with me through it all. Even in times where it felt really lonely, like I can look back and I can see where he's been there. I can see how he's grown me. I can see how he's shown me his heart. And I don't know, that's like part of the beauty in the ashes.